Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Mylekaisbeauty, and this is actually a story time. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name it. You probably know by now because you clicked on the video, but let's just jump right into this. This is not a long, drawn-out story time. So this started back in 2002, I believe it was. I was in high school. I was 16. That sounds about right. Yeah. I was 16 because I was working at Kmart at the time. So pretty much back then, me and my god sister, we weren't bad kids or anything like that. We used to always go on the adult chat lines. I mean, I don't know anybody that's my age that did not go on chat lines. So we used to go on the chat lines, and when we were on the chat lines, we meet people, exchange numbers, whatever. We never met people in person, but we exchanged numbers with people. So if memory serves me right, she met this guy on the chat line. I'm going to call him Brian because I don't remember his name. So she met this guy on the chat line, and his name was Brian. They exchanged numbers, and you know how it is. Your friend's talking to someone. You're like, oh, well, do they have a friend? So mistake number one. Asking, does someone have a friend? That's mistake number one. Anyway. So he had a friend. His name was Bryce. I don't care. That is his name. I don't know him now. He don't know me. Whatever. I don't care. So his name was Bryce. We exchanged numbers, and then we went through the how old are you? How old are you? Mistake number two. Like I said, I was 16. I said I was 16, and he was an adult. I believe he was 19 or 20 at the time. So, yeah. Why you want to talk to a 16-year-old? Okay. Anyway, I was 16. He was, let's just say 20. He was 20. He had a job. He worked during the day. I went to school during the day. So I asked him, oh, well, what do you look like? So he was like, well, what do you look like? So I was like, you know, light skin, little thick, not skinny at all. I'm about 5'6", but I think I'm really 5'7". I don't know. I'm not good with the height thing. I just know I'm not a very short person, but I'm not very tall. Anyway, so then I said, well, what do you look like? And he said that he was about 6, I think he said he was 6 even, brown skin, cornrows, went to the gym about 3 to 4 times a week. So he had an athletic build. I'm going to insert a picture of the vision that I have. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this side of the screen or if it's going to be on this side. Okay. So you got the image that I have now, okay? So we're talking and talking and talking, and I was talking to him like I wasn't thinking that we were ever going to meet. You know how like you're talking to someone, you don't have that expectation. It's just someone to occupy your time. So one day I'm at work, and where I worked at Kmart, and where I worked at, it was like kind of like in the not southern part of where I lived at, but it was like more in like a country part, like hillbilly-ish part. And so I guess he lived in that area. So when I told him I was at work, he was like, oh, you work at Kmart, right? And I said, yeah. He said, well, I'm gonna come and see you. I was like, okay. So back in the day at Kmart, we could wear whatever we wanted, but we had to have a red smock over it. I took my time getting ready. I didn't wear makeup at the time, but I took my time. I did my hair, put some lip gloss on, made sure I had cute jeans on, make sure like I made sure I looked good under my smock or whatever. So I worked in the kids department under my mom because my mom was a department manager. So my mom went home for the day. So of course my mom didn't know I met a perfect stranger and I'm going to talk to him because number one, I never told my mom how old half the people was I talked to. So I'm in the department, and he asked me, he's like, I'm on my way. What do you have on? And I was like, I remember it like it was yesterday. I had on like a light blue hoodie shirt, and it had like a tiger on it, but I was like, I have a light blue hoodie shirt on and a pair of light blue jeans and a pair of Airs. He was like, okay, cool. And I was like, yeah, my hair's pulled back in like a bun. I had my little baby hairs and everything. So I was like, well, what do you have on? He was like, oh, I have on a navy blue jacket, some jeans and Timbs. So it was about like fall time. Okay, so I'm looking out for him, but I'm also still trying to do work. And so I was folding up some clothes, and I heard his voice, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, here we go. And so he's like, hey, do you know where Myleka is? And so I turned around with this smile on my face, and this is what I saw. It's gonna be right here. That is not light brown. That is not athletic build. That is not 6'0", okay? The picture that I showed, that is the rapper the rapper 8Ball from that group. You know, don't make me kill. That is what he looked like, okay, y'all? Like, he looked nothing like he described to me. In my head, not saying that he was gonna look like D'Angelo, but that is the image that he gave me. He could have looked like anybody else, but that is the image that I had in my head, okay? That is not what he looked like, okay? He looked like fucking 8Ball. You Myleka? And I said, yeah, who are you? He said, I'm Bryce. You don't recognize my voice? I said, I recognize your voice, but I don't recognize you. Like, I know I've never met you before, but that is not what you said you look like. Like, that's not what you said at all. Like, you said that you worked out every weekend. Well, you worked out 3 to 4 times a week. You said you had an athletic build. You said you was 6 foot. I said, you about 5'5". Like, he was a little bit shorter than me, and he was like a fat, round dude. Golds all in his mouth. He looked nothing like he told me. So, can I call it a catfish? Yes. Think that's what I'm going to name this video. Highly upset. That is the last time that I asked a friend, does they dude have a friend? Like, nope, I'm done. I'm okay. Around that time, it was MySpace days. He conveniently didn't have a MySpace page, so I didn't get to see a picture of him. So, you know, I don't think my mom would approve of us talking because you look like an older guy. And she's actually here at work right now. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to work, and I'll just call you later. I ignored his phone calls after this. Now, is it me being vain? Yes and no. I know your appearances and everything. I'm not like bathing beauty, the best thing to look at. But in the same sense, I never once lied about what I look like. And I went first talking about what I look like. So for you to fully lie about your skin tone, your build, your height, and honestly, he lied about his age because come to find out, he wasn't 20. He was like 25, 26. He still lived at home with his mama. So, yeah. I'm good on that. So that is my very first story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like story times and want to see more story times, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll get a bell at the bottom. You know, you get a bell that pops up. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.